Alright, here we go. Got to get the painter's tape removed from the letters here on this middle part of the Atelier sign for Atelier JoRaSe. That's this channel that you're watching this video on. I'm not going to make you sit through all the tape removal, just a few letters. I think that should be good enough. And as you can see, the painter's tape has been completely removed from the letters, and it's time to get brush painting. So let's get the first bit of paint out, and it's going to be the black. There are a few spots on the letters of Atelier that need to be touched up with black, and that's what that's what this first part is going to be about, touching those letters up. Always a little bit of a problem that I gotta keep moving it around and looking at it from a different angle to see what all needs to be touched up, because sometimes it'll look right from one angle, turn it ever so slightly, and I realize it's not okay, that it needs to be worked on a little bit more. So that's what this is all about. Getting those areas touched up with black. That might have done it. No, still a little bit needs to be done. All right. I think that part is done. Time to move on to another color. And we're going to be doing the R. I'm skipping the O for the moment. We'll come back to that part at the end. Get the entire letter R covered with green. And same thing as with touching up the letters with the black a moment ago. I'm going for complete coverage here, and that means I need to view it from as many angles as possible to be sure it's actually doing what I want it, that the paint is actually covering what I want it to be covering. Got the R covered. Now we need to move on to the next color. And the next color is going to be a light purple, almost a lavender. That's going to be applied to the handles of the scissors, which make up the A, and then the entirety of the S. So we'll just get the handles painted here. Just about got it done. And then we move on to the S in a moment. Here we go on the S. just about got the S all tended to. Then we'll be moving on to the final color, which will be a gray. But not just any old gray. It'll be a mixture of black and gray. I think it's time to start mixing it up. There goes the gray. And this is going to be for the S, or not the S, the A, the scissors. The blades of the scissors, they get the lighter gray. I think that looks all right. Now to mix it up for the O. For some reason I thought I had done this for both the blades and the O, but I was wrong. It happens that I was wrong. Happens more than I'd like to admit. So now we are applying the darker gray to the O, which is a supposed to be a 1 pound weight. So chosen because I use these small weights a lot to hold things down and apply pressure when I'm working on stuff. Similarly, the A is a pair of scissors, which I use scissors all the time in all my projects, so that's why it's a pair of scissors. And the E, which we're not working on here, it'll be on the next one, is a protractor, a highlighter, and a pencil. Again, 3 very important things for any crafter. You need to be able to put weight on stuff for prolonged periods of time. You need some manner of cutting implement. And you also need pens, highlighters, rulers, drawing tools. I'll sum it all up in that description. Now getting the color applied to the very top, going to be a gray, and just painting it on. And if you're curious as to where the footage is from the side camera, I thought I had told it to record, but I thought I had hit the right button, but apparently I did not. So that's why this video has been top camera only. I do believe the gray is the right idea for these sides here. Gives it a nice finishing touch. Just a little bit further to go. I'm really trying to keep from having too many brush strokes being visible. And I think I'm doing an alright job of it. Only the finished product will tell that, though. Alright. I think that's pretty much all I can do for this right now. Get things cleaned up. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be it for now. Gotta let this dry. And then between this video and the next, I'll tend to finishing this part up. So you don't have to, with a bit of color overlap from the top there, I want to just smooth off while the paint is still wet. Using a wet Q-tip is a good idea, or a wet cotton swab. I think we've got it. Ah, great. I had to go and touch it. Now it needs to be kind of retouched here on the top to keep my fingerprint from showing through. I can't believe I did that. Fortunately, the paint is working with me to smooth out without a problem. There we go. Now we're done. Hey there everyone. Just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.